Hello, folks. It's Super Sunday, and I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Beer Reviews. Beverage Ramble is in Georgia, and we might have David Garlope joining. We might have Eric Fraunfelter joining, and we might have Michael Komaroff joining because they were all asking about it. So here we are. You got the link. Join up. Okay, so I'm bringing a beer today. I asked Jean, should I do a Mardi Gras or this one? Then he said Mardi Gras, but then I went against my own thing. I asked him a question, but I said, I decided I only have one left, and I want to do it closer to Mardi Gras Day because we're still a little bit away from Mardi Gras. We got 2 weekends left for Carnival, so.
Yeah. And if you live in Mobile, obviously the parades are going on now up until Fat Tuesday.
Yeah, and they probably sell Mardi Gras Bach in Mobile.
Yeah.
Here's Shiner, and it's called Trail Ale. Look at that label. It looks like, you see all the trail mix?
Mm-hmm.
It's made with these ingredients: cranberries, cherries, almonds, cashews, and chocolate. And it's coming in, it says ale brewed with chocolate, nuts, dried fruit, and with natural flavors added. It's 6% alcohol, and I think 30 bitterness units. Yeah, I'll show the website in a minute. It came out 2 years ago, but it only hit Louisiana about a month ago. Happy Super Sunday. God bless you, Isle of Fire. Oh, you finished the sixer of the Trail Ale. How'd you like it? Now, here's Jean-Pierre's channel if y'all want to watch some regular beer reviews. And I don't mean like he reviews regular beer. I mean he does it regularly.
I wonder, I can't wait to do how you describe the flavors of that, because as you know, I'm someone who eats trail mix from time to time. Looking forward to the views of the raisins and chocolate and the nuts and pine nuts and all that healthy stuff that's in there.
All right, so let me do this, and we can just add the other people when they join, if they do. So pop in the cap, twist cap. That's convenient with Shiner. They got twist caps. Don't have to go look for an opener.
Looks nice.
Medium,
good head,
beige head, and a brown appearance. Clear. I can see through it to the outside, and there are bubbles everywhere. Okay, and that's what it looks like.
Okay. Can't wait to go to the description. This is what I'm drinking today, folks, from our friends at Allagash. Brewery is based in New England, I believe in Massachusetts. I'm guessing it's up in that area. Yeah, Portland, Maine. Excuse me. Sorry, Portland, Maine. So I'm sure Jeffrey Lyons and Eric and even John and Bumpy, many of our friends in the New England area, I'm sure have had plenty of their beers. And I like their Belgian White, by the way. That's pretty good. So this is what the beer looks like. Like the Clear Night by Stars, this Belgian-inspired balances notes of fruit and sweetness of roasting malts. So definitely getting that right like the nose, especially the roasted malts. So this is what I got, and can't wait to give you my description.
See, Shane likes it. All right. Now, I've never had Allagash. We can't get their beers in Louisiana. All right. Here I am. I'm back. So Trail Ale, I'll show y'all the website. Whoops, hit the wrong button.
I guess you didn't put the beer in the description, but okay, cool.
No. Oh, I'm going to. I'm sorry about that. I'll do it, John. No, it's not cool. I should put it. I'm trying to do too many things at once. That's the problem. Okay, freshen up the mix. Take a hike with Trail Ale, a full-bodied ale that serves as a perfect hiking partner, even if you're in Georgia hiking, and you can get the beer. Brewed with nuts, dried fruit, and chocolate, our latest seasonal beer combines all your favorite outdoor flavors into a beer that tastes just as good on and off the trail. And they're showing the canned version there. And first brewed in 2021, 6% alcohol, 30 bitterness units. And there's a locator tool. So, Jean, if you want to see, you can try to find it in your area.
Yeah. Got it right there.
So that's it. That's all they show. They don't have anything else. No ingredients besides the additives. They don't tell what kind of barley malt. They don't tell what kind of hops. So sorry, folks. And that's not going to do about that. Now, let's go and add your beer, Allagash. What's the name of it? North
Allagash North Sky Stout.
North Sky, and it's at what percentage?
7.5.
1.5. Oh, that's so terribly low for your
Very low for me.
your
Yes.
preference and my preference.
On a Sunday morning, very low.
Yeah, we would put that on the level of like a Bud Light or a Busch Light. But
Yeah.
All right. So now I'm going to tell you about my beer. Not my beard. My beer. Okay. It smells like chocolate. Yeah, it smells like chocolate and maybe some faint ale aroma, something. All right. Independent craft brewer from Spetzel Brewing. A lot of people think it's called Shiner Brewing. Shiner is a brand. The company is Spetzel. So that's part of the name, Shiner Trail Ale. Now, in your case, the brewery is Allagash, and the name of the beer is North Sky. See?
Right.
Right. So, and it's funny, a lot of people will say, oh, I'm drinking a Shiner Bock Trail Ale. No. Shiner Bock is not the company. Shiner Bock is their most popular brand and their flagship. It is not the company. They also make a regular ale called Shiner Premium. I mean, a regular lager. I don't ever see that. Okay, taste time. Cheers. All right. Chocolate forward. Right behind that is your beer. Probably just a basic brown ale. Then you got your nuts. Assorted nuts. Don't know what they are. Can't really say I'm picking up on the cherry and the cranberry. When we did the duo review, I thought I got some cranberry, but maybe. I definitely getting the cashews and the almonds, and the chocolate. So body's medium, bitterness level. They're saying 30 bitterness units. Doesn't really seem that high. Seems more like just 2 out of 5 hop cones. Sweetness, 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. So it's not particularly sweet. It's a nice beer. Now my friend David was talking about salt. He picked up salt. Like you get in trail mix. I don't know. It could be just like some mirage in my mind. I don't know if it's got salt in it. But when you think of trail mix, you think of salt. He insists, yes. And I'm saying, I'm not sure about that. I'm on the side of thinking it doesn't have salt. But I could be wrong. So I really like it. I would buy more of it. $8.99 for a 6-pack at Dorognax food store. Yeah. I wasn't pleased with other stores' prices for it, but yeah, I don't know if I'd bring it on a trail. I'd rather have water on a trail, but yeah. Sometimes you got to eat a little something out on the trail, though. You could drink your food.
All right. Well, I could bring or maybe a small light beer. I mean, people hike, maybe Shock Top, I guess,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, North Sky.
So North Sky, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, folks watching across America and around the world, this is a nice, delicious stout.
There's the pint can and the chalice.
So I don't have that type of glass, but just good enough, close enough. But definitely the roasted malts you're getting right away. Definitely there's a little sweetness. So far since I've been sipping on it. So here we go, folks. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's see how long Allagash has been around. 2013. No.
Definitely roasted malt. Yeah. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I was just trying to see how old. Oh, since 1995. Huh. Well, what do you know?
See, the big rush. I mean, I say rush, but the big time. I guess the explosion of craft breweries around the 90s that were sprouting everywhere.
A lot of them died out. Oh, sorry. A lot of them died out in 96, but then there was like a whole new crowd. I remember 96, there was a little craft beer crash, and then it started to climb back strong pretty fast. All right, Jean.
Really good. Definitely just neat, enjoyable, just a good roasted. I'm getting a little hint of coffee in this. If you look down at the bottom of the glass, and I'm looking at it right now at the light, it is not as dark, for a stout. I mean, I'm kind of looking at more like a
brown ale. Brown ale.
More like that, yeah. More of a brown ale, kind of an English style brown ale. But it's more of that than a stout. And I think I've said that when I did the review of this. But more of that roasted malt. There's a little hint of coffee in there and a slight minimal amount of chocolate in this.
Good morning, viewers.
But again, it's malty for sure. I mean, what more can I say? This is just this is good. A little too low for me, as you all know. I like stouts with a little bit more kick. So this is. But I don't know. This would be more. I don't know. Wouldn't add this to an ingredient to a meat pie or stew or something, but
Yeah.
Maybe, but it need to be a little bit more bitter, like say a Murphy's or a Guinness. But again, this is more of a bit. Like I said, I'm more Belgian ale than stout, in my opinion. But I had this before when I reviewed it, and kind of getting that same feeling about this. So, but it was here because I was, again, had it just in case for Stout Sunday, but but man, I might as well use it. I was going to bring Simpler Times lager. I got some of it in the refrigerator. See by the that unique malt beer, extra strong with 6.2%. But this is good. I think I gave it an 88 at the time when I reviewed it, so probably the same for this one when I score it. Very roasted, very malty, but more again Belgian ale than stout, in my opinion.
Okay. Here's an answer. Michael said he's having trouble with his hot water, so he's not gonna be able to join. In that kind of cold weather they're having, if I'm having trouble with hot water, Super Sunday ain't gonna feel too super for me.
No, would not. Hope things work out, Mike.
And David probably just doesn't want to join because he says it's too early for consumption. But he'll make up for that later today, believe. All right, now I saw somebody put a meme on Facebook, a guy we know named Dave, not David we're thinking of right now, but another guy named David from Australia. He put a meme and it showed a guy in a store saying, "Self-checkout is this way," pointing. And the lady pushing the shopping basket said, "No, thank you. I don't work here." You didn't get the joke. He's pointing. You didn't listen. He's saying self-checkout is this way. And a woman pushing the basket says, "No, thank you. I don't work here." In other words, I'm the customer. You check me out. I'm not self-checking. I don't work here.
Well, guess what? I'd rather do that nowadays than wait on a long line. So get in, get out, get in, get out. You know, and don't forget. Let me get my Black and Miles while I'm out there too. Get my my blunt.
Yeah. And I wish David Garland would show up because I got to tell him something. I did.
What the?
I was gonna say nice things, of course.
Hey Dave, what's up, man?
I was just playing. I knew you were.
Don't
there.
kill it now.
Okay. So, Jean. So while we're waiting for him,
right
above that door, he's got a LaRue placard. It's an old liqueur company, LaRue Spirits.
Right.
Somebody gave that to him. That's a nice old thing he's got. There he is.
Right back.
There he goes. All right. So let's put in the banners our scores. And in a little while, we'll do promos. I got some good themes coming up. Okay, so Shiner Trail Ale. We had sort of a controversial duo review for that one, but I'm gonna get to you in a minute, David. Hold on. We're just gonna
What are we
our
doing?
scores because we
Is this called Stout
whatever you want.
Sunday?
There's
or
a
what are
Super
we doing?
Sunday.
Okay, good. Then I'm gonna do something else.
I brought a stout. We'll just
Be right back.
sort of build some.
He just happened to bring a stout, but it was all right. I like the trail ale. Our duo review is controversial, but that happens sometimes. But I like it, and I'm gonna give it. If I can get this thing to work, I'm gonna give it an A. I think it's a nice product. Now, some people like the dog on Shiner and everything, but oh well, not me. Now, what are you gonna give yours, Jean?
Like I said, it's more of a Belgian ale than a stout to me. Dave, I'm drinking Allagash North Sky. That's what I'm drinking. Stout.
Oh, where's that come from?
Portland, Maine. Allagash Brewing.
Gotcha. Is that like a local craft or?
More likely, yeah. But their distribution is pretty good. I mean, I could get some of their stuff here in Georgia. So
Yeah.
Not on the Gulf Coast.
Yeah. Well, we have nano breweries in New Orleans. They call them nanos, where it's like a cross between a bar and a brewery. So they don't really sell like a whole lot.
Like
they don't
second line.
in some cases. Well, yeah, and Peerloo.
Second line. Okay, now Jean, what score are you gonna give it?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it.
Just you don't find it's a proper stout.
No, I don't think so. Again, there's a little bitterness to it. There's a little that in the end I'm getting now of that bitter chocolate or that sort of bitterness that you get in most stouts. But again, I look at it more of a Belgian than anything, Belgian ale than a stout. So I'm going to give it an 86 out of 100. It's good.
But not right.
Right.
David has gotten aggravated in the past over beers he said were misrepresented. Like they'll say it's one thing and it doesn't taste like.
Right. They don't put the right labels on them. So they just I feel like they kind of do that just to sell beer. Like, oh, whoa, this isn't selling, so let's stick another label on it. And they're like, everything gets the IPA stamp now, which is ridiculous. We all know what IPAs are. And some of the stuff coming out now just tastes like cereal milk. Anyway, moving on from that rant, I guess it's my turn here to introduce what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing something it's got the Pabst Blue Ribbon stamp on it. Not really sure if this is produced by Pabst Blue Ribbon, but this is called a hard coffee. It's 5% alcohol. This one is the salted caramel.
I've had that.
And this is rocking at 11 ounces. So we're going to pop this open. Of course, it's coming in a skinny can, so there aren't that many calories in it. Skinny can. Or hence the Mick Ultra can.
Yeah, and you got a real good deal on it because Walmart in my town is selling it for $19.99.
Yeah. I actually waited on this. I saw it at one of our salvage stores and they wanted $8.99. So I waited on it and they dropped the price to $4.99. And so this came it's a variety pack. It's got 4 different varieties. I already drank one. I didn't pay attention to which one it was. I think it was the mocha. It actually came out pretty good. And yeah, it's not bad. It's like drinking milk with coffee. and a little shot of alcohol in it. So as you can see, the color is reminiscent of an iced coffee and with lots of milk. Something you get at a bougie coffee place like Starbucks or whoever else. I think they got a couple other ones running around here. Anyway, you taste this, see what it's all about. It tastes like an iced coffee. It's sweet. You can taste the caramel and salt. Salt's definitely coming through it. So they definitely did hit a home run with the flavor profile and what these things taste like. I've never had alcohol in an iced coffee, but it's coming through pretty good. It kind of tastes like melted chocolate ice cream with a little vanilla in it and these other flavors infused in it. And it's not bad. It's definitely something that I would probably pour over ice to kind of thin it out a little bit. It's kind of thick.
And
But
you were saying
You get the let me see. Well, for me, when I had it, I kind of let it set out. I hadn't figured. I let it set in the counter a little bit, kind of give it a little warm. I mean, it's good, but I look at it like that. I could pour over coffee or add into coffee.
Right. It's definitely kind of like got that liqueur thing going on with it.
Right.
he was asking, is it made by Pabst or for Pabst? It's actually made by a craft beverage company in Minnesota that only makes hard coffees. It's called Blue. It says it on the can, Blue something of Minnesota. Blue Springs or something like that. I can't remember. It says it on the can, and they only make ice. They just made a contract with Pabst, and they also put out their own hard coffees, but I've never seen them. I think it's from Blue Springs, Minnesota. That's the name of it. Blue Springs, Minnesota is the town, and I don't remember the name of the contract producer, but as y'all know, that's becoming more common these days, these contract produced products. So David will give his score in a little bit. Now let's go back to the comments. Hey, Craig Swenson. Allagash is a great beer company, Jean.
Yeah, I agree. And again, I've had the Belgian White, which was superb, and this was good too.
I'm back.
So,
I just stepped away for a second. I was cooking some rice, got my beans going on for Monday. New Orleans tradition, beans. This
Nano
week's
prices. Yeah, don't worry. At the Nano breweries, the prices are not nano.
no, they're not.
No, they're not.
They're major.
Don't even waste your time. You know, they had the Crew de Vue parade last night, and someone posted that they stepped in some place or vendo, whatever, on the street to get a beer. They bought one Jucifer and one old fashioned, and it was $18. And I'm like, oh, you're a fool, because
Oh no.
we always bring our own to the parades.
Yeah.
At least a 6-pack for yourself and a flask, because you never know. You never know. And
They will fleece you at these bars. Believe me, when I went to Mobile, the last Mardi Gras parade was 2020, around before I moved, before the world changed. But yeah, that's when prices were reasonable. But even then, they were really fleecing folks, and I said, no, I'm good. I got my 6-pack of natural ice, and I'm good.
Well, when we went to Mardi Gras here, we were drinking those 24-ounce cans of Mickey's, remember?
who, me?
I think Jean and I had the 24-ounce cans of Mickey's.
When we went, it was PBR in the 12-ounce cans, and that was,
Yep.
year prior to
Right.
COVID.
So this product that David is drinking is contract brewed by a company in Cold Springs, Minnesota. They only make hard coffee. Now, how would you score this bougie? If you went to one of those places, it would cost you like $8, right? Or $6, right? If you went to one of those little
I
coffee
don't
shops.
frequent those places. I would assume
A lot.
that
Yeah.
prices, just like we spoke of getting drinks to go, that prices on these things have gone through the roof as well.
So how do you score this product?
Oh, it's an A. It's everything it says it is on the can. It tastes like iced coffee to me. Got a little kicker alcohol in it. The salt and caramel is coming through. It's robust. It's not falling apart. So I'd give it an A. I'd say they did exactly what the label says they were going for. Just a little confused why it says PBR on it. That's all.
Well, because that's who's selling it. Do you say like about
Not only a
90,
PBR, but a big PBR label too.
Yeah. Like
Bigger than
94
on the beer can.
94 out of 100, 95, 93, 90.
Give it a 95. It's good. It's
Really?
exactly what they were going for. Would be something I drink all the time. No. I like the variety pack. If I see it in a single somewhere, I might pick it up. But it's pretty decent.
Yeah, all right. He's just kidding, I'm sure. All right. Now
That's called the carnivore diet. It's quite the thing right now. You only eat butter, eggs, meat.
a question I have is here's a question before we close out Super Sunday and we're going to do our promos. If you were watching a big balloon flying over your town from, say, like China, a spy balloon, what beer would you want to drink if you were watching a spy balloon go over your area?
Miller High Life.
So let's go backwards a little bit and actually examine this in a truthful manner. Okay. Where was it shot down at?
South Carolina.
Off the coast of South Carolina.
Right.
What happened after it was shot down? What happened previously to it being shot down?
It was floating. I mean,
It completed its mission.
oh,
let's
right.
shoot it down after it completes its mission. It sent back all data that it needed to. And you know what? What diversion project was that anyway?
They said it
Thanks.
was, the Chinese government said it was a civilian research balloon that accidentally went off course.
Yeah.
They're
My
always
ass
doing
going off
stuff.
course. Yeah.
Well, if I saw that going over, I would want to drink Magnum premium malt liquor, but I can't get Magnum anymore, so I guess I would just watch it and drink water.
Or Ice House Edge made a comeback. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
have hope. Magnums might come back, or even Keystone Ice. So,
Well,
Keystone Ice. Oh,
I got
boy.
one in my fridge. I'll bring it out and show you what I drink.
Uh-oh.
or you can't go wrong, or you can't go wrong with this one. Trader Joe's is very friendly.
Oh, simpler times. Yeah, Central America.
Yes!
Oh,
Woohoo! Yes, sir.
The bull. Rocking in at 8.5% alcohol. 16 ounce type.
Dave?
The bull.
Comparison between that and Colt 45 High Gravity, which was more pleasant?
I don't get Colt 45 high gravity. I only
no?
tried it once with Jay.
Okay.
yeah, we can't get that.
Texas.
We get both here.
Several
Yeah, we
years
get both
ago.
of them here. So
Well,
that
let's see, Colt 45 high gravity. Oh, I did have that when I was
When you were in Miami.
Miami. Yeah, there wasn't what. I mean, I don't. It's been a while. I'd have to do like a.
they're both the same ABV. You know.
Yeah,
To me, I think the
you
goal
start,
is
it
a little
starts
more.
playing around with these things, and and running the alcohol up on them, and whatever they add to them, they all start tasting the same.
Yeah.
So I'd lean over to Colt 45. Happen to like the Colt 45 regular.
Yeah, that's good.
But
5 point.
this one's pretty good
5.6.
too. Yeah, we can get this with the blue can. It's okay. And to me, they taste almost the same. Are they made by the same company?
Yeah, Paps. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
if you look
the
at
8.5 is a bit harsh for both of them. So
yeah, it's a little harsh. If you look at the can, it says the Stroh Brewing Company, but you know Stroh got bought out by Pabst in 1999, so that is so out of date.
I'll take the Ice House Edge. It's a little more easier to deal with.
Yeah,
It's only 8%. So
I haven't gotten Ice House Edge in so long. All right, promos. This Wednesday coming up is Imperial Stouts. Any Imperial Stout at 7:30.
I got one.
Yeah, this is Super Sunday, Ronnie. Johnny Neely's running Stout Sunday, so whenever he does it, that's going to be Stout Sunday, porters and stouts. So we got Imperial Stouts. I have to buy an Imperial Stout. I could buy for Wednesday night at 6:20 Eastern. 6:20 Central. I could bring Goose Island, Bourbon County, but I don't really want to pay $11.99. I could buy Founder's Breakfast Stout for $2.99 a single, and that's the lowest level of Imperial Stout, 8%, and that's a great product. That's sort of like their base stout for all their fancy ones. But I'll get something for Wednesday Imperial Stouts, and then the last 2 Wednesdays in February. Here's the themes: Stella Artois, examining Stella Artois. I've got my big 25-ounce can. Cost too much. And then I got examining Grolsch on the 22nd. And I love Grolsch. I got a bottle. I found a single bottle. So I got Imperial Stouts, Stella Artois, and Grolsch. Then we got Fandango Friday. I won't be able to do but 2 Fandango Fridays coming up. I got stuff going on the end of February, the last 2 Fridays. So count me out for Fandango. But we could do a Thunder and Thursday on the 16th. Can't do anything on the 23rd because I got a Knights of Columbus thing. I could do something in the afternoon. I guess I could do something. Yeah, I could do a Thunder and Thursday at say like 6:30 Eastern on Thursday the 23rd. If anybody was interested, of course.
I probably will join.
Huh?
I'll join.
You'd be home for 6 Eastern?
Yeah.
6:30 Eastern? Okay. So we just got a lot of stuff in the spring months. So next week.
So Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, Imperial Stouts. And then the following Wednesday is what?
Stella Artois.
Okay.
You ever heard of that beer?
I don't know. I don't think I have.
Okay. And then Grolsch. You've heard of Grolsch.
I don't think I ever heard that in one either.
Oh, okay, well, you can look for it. It's around. I think it's made in the Netherlands. Actually, I couldn't remember. Is it from the Netherlands? Yeah.
Is it from also some the Evil Empire, AB InBev?
Now I think Grolsch is under the control of the Japanese Asahi, isn't it? Okay. Or is it Kirin? Anyway, we'll research that. What are you drinking?
The Simpler Times I got right here. Everybody's favorite budget beer nowadays. You go to Trader Joe's, $8.99. Can't beat that for a 12-pack.
Oh,
really?
yes, you can.
It's just $8.99 at your Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
It's $6.99 at my Trader Joe's.
You heard it here, Jean. $6.99.
Incredible. Folks, do not sleep on Trader Joe's. Good beers there.
Yeah, the majority of their beers coming through are $6.99, some are $4.99. Yeah, you can get a 6-pack of Simpler Times for $3.99.
$5.99 for the 6-pack of Bosun.
$4.99.
Only bought 2 cans the other day.
$4.99 at my Trader Joe's.
All right, guys.
Yes,
It must be still on
$4.99.
2022 prices. I don't know.
Well, guess where I know where I need to move to when I hit my 60s. Or I'm going to settle down, retire. Louisiana.
Yeah, as soon as you move here, all the prices will go up, and you'll say, "What happened?" All right, now
It's gonna
promo.
Hold on, let me get my beers.
Okay, so for promos, the next whiskey examination coming up. I forgot to do this Diageo product. I thought I had covered all my Diageos, but I forgot about this one. It was in the other room. The Pinch.
Yeah, looks like you don't like that one.
Nah, I haven't been drinking too much of it. I got a pinch of it left.
Bump, bump.
It's 15 year, man. That's a good one.
Yeah, and I got a deal on this one. They had it at Walmart for whatever reason for $24. So I bought it, and then the price, and then it disappeared. They just sold them all. And it's going to go up against a product that's not really too well known, called Glenmorangie. No age statement. So I guess the Pinch will win, but we'll find out soon enough. And that's about it. I got so many beers in the fridge, it's not worth showing them. I've been doing ciders, believe it or not. I bought a 12-pack of cider, crisp apple, baked apple pie, full of cinnamon, and the hard 8% super strong hard cider. So they all just taste like apple juice mainly. But anyway, I got some extra saved if David wants to try some of them. Now, Jean,
you do a review on them.
Yeah.
All right. I did 2 reviews. They're uploaded on the channel right now. I did the Sunny Little Thing, their citrus wheat ale from Sierra Nevada, and I did the Athena, the Berliner Weiss from Creature Comforts. There's a brewery here in Athens. So those are the 2 videos that I have on my channel. Next, I guess if we're doing the Super Sunday again, hopefully I'll still have this, the Hofbrau Dunkel.
Oh yeah,
excellent one, excellent Dunkel to try. And as far as the Imperial Stout, this coming Tuesday, I got one. It's called the Big Shorty or Big Shanty from Burnt Hickory Brewing Company. I'll show the beer in a little bit, and these are the 2 I got left. I guess, remember I showed this to you on Wednesday or Friday. West Coast Hazy, West Coast style Hazy IPA from Bell's.
I never seen that.
Yeah, got that coming up. I got this one from Mosaic from Sweetwater, single hop haze IPA. Another one.
Never seen that.
From Sweetwater. And from Oscar Blues, another IPA, the Mutant X. I had started to review this.
But I've never seen it.
Yeah, I started reviewing it, but the video went a little long, and I said, all right. And I had to, it was like, never mind, I'll just do another one. So those are the 3 I got left, and that's it. And just keep watching the channel. One of them I'll review. So might review one today. Who knows? So, but and I'll be joining you again Wednesday. Huh? Say it again.
You might drink more than 1 beer in a day.
No, I meant whatever beer got coming up on the channel. You just watch. Who knows? I might do one today, or then again, I might need to do that. Just 1 beer a day, and that's it. Drink water. So
that's your own Pierre.
And Fandango Friday, of course, 6:30, 3:30 Pacific.
Next 2 Fridays. Yes.
Huh?
Yep, the next 2 Fridays. Any promos?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a few things to promo. I could support some of the things I bought.
And I was encouraging David to start his own channel. Oh, look at this, Jean. This big old handlebar.
Have you ever tried this?
Ooh.
Yeah,
I've not tried the orange one, but I've seen the one that looks like it with the Devil's Cut. It has the same logo, whatever.
Oh, this is whiskey infused with liqueur.
Okay, nice.
You gotta watch it. This is 65 proof. It's 32.5% alcohol. It's good. To me, it tastes like a good base that you make it old fashioned with. What's even better than that is the price point. I got this. This is a 1.75 at my local Rouse's and out here in Metairie, and I got it for $10.99.
$10.99.
$10.99. Also
That's
got
wild.
a few other things. The people are running down. I don't know if we've gone through this
$10.99.
yet, but I picked up a few other things. I've got Jay and I will be reviewing this
John. You better look at this, John.
Ooh,
benchmark.
yes, benchmark.
But
I
look
love
at
benchmark.
Top four. Yeah, it costs about $6 more than the regular benchmark. Well,
it's
it
a new
works.
variant, John. It's called Top Floor. It's a new.
That's nice. Yeah,
I don't think
I was
so.
very impressed. Like I
Then
said,
we got
it's
this
a
coming to town again. And Trace.
Buffalo Trace. Okay.
Yeah, they really, really, really improved on this one because this tastes like two of their top brands that they blended to make this. Because Buffalo Trace does not have a whiskey called Buffalo Trace. This is actually blended from other whiskeys that they have. So it could taste different or not.
And the
Depending
price,
on
I
how
bet
they
you the
blend
price was probably amazing. Like what $7.99 for that bottle?
Oh
Eight?
No,
But
not for
pretty
Buffalo
high?
Trace. You're kidding? No, I got this at a deal at $22.41.
Oh, okay.
That was a deal. This is going all day for $25.99. In some cases up to $29.99. This stuff got really popular really quick. And then we got the other elusive Weller that for some reason got the Pappy stamp on it. I don't know why. It's good. It's not great. I think it's overpriced. I got this for $24.99. To me, it's a $20 whiskey all day long. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything special about it. It's good. I mean, it's better than the benchmark.
I only had it once, so I can't comment really.
Yeah,
I like it. Huh?
I used to get it all the time. I used to get the big 1.75 for $33.
Oh man,
$34.
I've only had it once. I know it's a wheated bourbon. It's got a lot of extra wheated. All right.
Yeah,
Well,
it's before it got crazy and out of control, and heck, something's got to, everyone gets a turn on being a rundown, huh? So the man can make more money. That's how I see it.
Now everybody's looking for Stag. Every time I hear somebody, they're looking. Y'all got George T. Stag? Y'all got Stag? And the answer
They
is
don't even know what they're buying. They just know that they hear something online or in someone's video, and they're all like, "Oh yeah, you should get this. Oh, it's got this nodes and that nodes and this nodes and this and that, and heck, man, they all taste the same. When you're talking about whiskeys, they all taste the same.
Hello, Gregory. He's in London. Gregory's in London.
Oh, Gregory, man, what time is it in London? Like
afternoon, I'm sure.
Like after 4 or after 5? Gotta be. Yeah, I think they may be like 5 or 6 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, it's probably like 3 o'clock, 3:30, 3:15. So 4 Roses, 3:14 technically. 4 Roses, small batches where it's at, not expensive.
Regular
It is 4:14 London time. 4:14 London. 4:15 in the afternoon.
He just piped in and told us. Thank you.
So you think 4 Roses is
I've tried all 3 that we can get our hands on, except for that really top shelf one, and they all taste the same.
I was at Total Wine yesterday, and I saw a liquor for $2.99. It is one of those. Remember the thing we were talking about, Jay, about Fireball, the whole lawsuit, whatever. Well, it's one of those liquors that you see at the store. It's also wine based, but when I was at Total Wine, it's actually, I think it begins with a C. Something Creek. I don't know what it is. And say it again.
You gave us the price. You gave us the price, but you didn't give us the size that you saw.
The size is about this right here. So the size of this candle, probably like this.
Probably 375.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's $2.99. And I was thinking about getting it, but for Fandango Friday, something to have.
That'd
You
be
know.
something good to get. Yeah, it's probably it might be a mimic brand. Like a lot of these companies, they'll make something that's similar to Fireball.
And David, as I was telling Jay, I mean these remember we three of us did the review of Rich and Rare. Like I said, lately now I have been just kind of focusing more on those brands that people are not, they're not the well-known brands, like Jim Beam or JD or whatever, that some of these other brands like Old Thompson's, Benchmark are quite good. H&H I did this past Friday with Jay. That was really good. That you don't have to spend a lot of money for good, bourbon or whiskey,
No,
whatever.
you can still get Wild Turkey 101. There's nothing wrong with Wild Turkey 101. It's actually pretty darn good.
People just always look. I bought when I was down in Mobile for a funeral.
Is good. And this is good, and it's starting to show up around here again. This is good. A lot of people go after this, and I get it. If you ever had Blanton's, and
I've heard of it, but I never had it. I've heard of it, but never had it.
That's what this tastes like. It tastes like they take both of those whiskeys and blend them. That's what it tastes like to me. This go around, there's no telling what it's going to taste like the next batch they bring out. This one's a little on the thin side. It's smooth, and then it drops after you drink it. So, and this one needs a little bit more flavor. This one's kind of
Benchmark, okay.
Benchmark. It's kind of.
I've had the one they had is the original.
I want the flavor to be watered down, even though the alcohol's there. So, I don't know what they're doing with it. I'd be willing to. Yeah, I got Knob Creek.
I don't think it was Knob Creek. There was another one, Creek. It is a C and a C. But I see it around the stores. They have it as a wine base in the grocery stores here.
I haven't even broken into yet. This is
Knob
Creek, 9-year-old, 100 proof.
That's nice.
Yeah, this was a gift pack. Yeah, I think I got this like about a year ago. I just saw it and I snagged it. It was cheap. It was only $30 and you get 2 glasses too. Yeah. Knob Creek's pretty rock solid. It's made by a Jim Beam company.
Now my uncle thinks it's all the same. He's talking about Jack Daniels. His uncle drinks Evan Williams instead of Jack Daniels.
No, they not all the same. Some have more of a char taste. Some have more of a sweet corn taste. But if you look at the overall body of them, yeah, you're talking about bourbon whiskeys from Kentucky, Tennessee area. They're all the same. But they do change them around a little bit. They all have their distinct recipes that they use. They tweak them, move them around. What was that one that came out? There was about a fellow that taught Jack Daniels how to make whiskey. What was it called?
Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest. I got that. At first, it tasted good, but then it tasted like sweat, tobacco, and it just didn't taste right. It tasted kind of off, and there were 2 of them, and so I bumped myself up to the other one, to the top one, and it was just, I don't know, it smelled like body odor. It was weird, and I was like, I'm not buying this again.
Hey, well,
I don't care how nostalgic people think this is, like, oh, the man that actually gave Jack Daniels the recipe and taught him how to make whiskey. So,
before we get off the air, somebody was saying that his grandfather, I'm sorry, he said his uncle, SG said his uncle drinks Evan Williams instead of Jack Daniels because he thinks it's a better value.
Oh, it is. It's a much better value. But if you like, drinking logos, go right ahead. They definitely, Jack Daniels is a name. It got popular because the Rat Pack started drinking it way back. And that was Dino and, those guys, D. Martin,
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra. Yeah. It was a 4-0. They called themselves the Brat Pack.
Yeah.
The Rat Pack.
The Rat
But
Pack.
yeah, well, all of them loved everything, not just Jack Daniels, gin, vodka. They all were drinking everything. So
No, but that's how Jack Daniels got popular, is because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they love drinking JD. But yeah,
Right.
Frank Sinatra, unfortunately, apparently, the last few years of his life, he went downhill. He was drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels a day, and you ain't gonna make it to 80 years old doing that, you know. But
Nope.
Wilson Creek, he's trying to find the name. Creek, Wilson Creek.
I think Cobblestone Creek, I think it is one of those, you know, again, wine based, but also I saw the bottle. I've seen it a lot at the service stations, grocery stores, the wine based one, and then
I don't know. It could be something.
But I'll if I stop by there today, if am I in that area again, I'll take a picture and I'll post it again. So
Okay, well, what is it though? Is it a liquor or a liqueur?
it's a liquor. It's a liquor. It's a brown liquor.
Like
I'm guessing it's like an inexpensive whiskey. You know?
brandy, whiskey? Oh, whiskey. Okay. 40 Creek. I don't think it's 40 Creek.
Let me. I'm looking it up right now.
Talking about
Cripple Creek. Oh, I don't know, but
song.
that's a song. Yeah. All right. Well, folks, thanks for watching, and Jean's gonna bring it on Friday. I have not tried Bird Dog, but I have a bottle of Bird Dog bourbon that I got at Walmart for a real cheap deal. I've never tried Bird Dog anything, but I do have the straight bourbon. Not straight bourbon, but bourbon. Yeah.
And then there's always Pickle Vodka.
Yeah. Gotta have that pickle vodka, that Naked J. I drank all mine.
You drank it all.
Yeah. It took me a year.
Wow, you must have really liked it. I didn't even open mine up yet.
That was the one. Every time Jay would end before Fandango Friday, like, what the hell? And he does was that the Naked J, you know?
Yeah.
I don't even think you can get that anymore. I think
No,
I saw that and I was like, man, I got to get that.
Yeah, I think it's discontinued. Their website is no longer up. I think Sazerac killed it, you know, but
And the Dickles Tabasco flavored one. Yeah.
gone.
You can't tell these little grocery stores around here they can't find it because they'll find it.
Oh, I don't mean you can't find it. I just mean
They got that stuff stockpiled in their warehouses, and then they'll bring it out whenever they feel like bringing it out.
There's just no.
And that's the truth.
Right. There's just no new bottles coming out. All right, but the bottles
No,
they have,
it's all stockpiled.
yeah, the bottles they have is stockpiled for sure. So anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Any last comments?
No.
Enjoy your day. I'm gonna go step out a little bit around noon. I'm gonna go walk around the neighborhood, and I might do laundry. I don't know, but it's so full on Sundays. I usually do my laundry during the week instead of on the weekend. So I still got plenty of clean clothes to hold me over.
Schlitz is hard. Yeah, I know about washing clothes. Only a few places sell Schlitz. Sorry. You can contact Paps and they'll tell you, but it ain't too many.
Yeah.
It's not like 40 years ago. Everybody sold it now. All right. Well, bye, everybody.
Make a nice burger for
All right.
Sunday dinner. Good night,
Have a
America.
good one.